Now it's time for this week's edition of Strategy. It's brought to you by Microsoft, the official tablet of the New York Giants. And Carl, we're going to go to the coaches' tape here and take a look at some of the things that Baker Mayfield and this offense do very well. And they've got two running backs that are very physical.
Yeah, Bob, I'm going to show you two areas that the Giants will have to be good at. It's on the edge and right here in the middle of the defense. So this guy is going to be very crucial to stopping the run game. And I'll just let this run here, and you'll see the edge player. Boom, he sets the edge here, right? So nothing's coming outside, but your inside linebacker here is blocked, right? So this ball is gonna come here. He's forcing it because his head is in the hole there. So your edge rusher, I'll run it further, stop it here. He's gotta come off this block, make the tackle, and make this an easy tackle here. Because once you set the edge, you can't give up. You've gotta stay alive, and you make that tackle. Now, these backs are so physical and so fast that, you know, it's 12 yards, 15 yards later.
All right, you have a look at another run here for the Bucs.
Yeah, now you're going to see their other talented running back goes in motion, then he comes back. Now, let's just take a look at this. There's not a lot of places to go here, right? He sees some things, but you got a guy who can come off here. You got a guy who can come off here. But let's just take a look at this run. He goes inside, then he goes outside, then he goes inside again. So guys are on blocks, they're trying to get off of blocks, but, you know, locating this runner is not easy. But, again, it comes down to getting off of blocks. This right here should be a tackle for no loss. Watch this. Now he just needs to come off and make the tackle, fall back in the hole, make the tackle, but everybody's stuck on blocks and can't get off. And here you are, another big chunk run there. Yeah, that's a 25-yard.
And that's against the Broncos defense that's one of the better defenses in the NFL. And that's Bucky Irving, the rookie out of Oregon. Now we're going to take a look at Baker Mayfield, who's got 24 touchdown passes this season and will throw them from anywhere.
Yeah, Bob, like when you take a look at Baker here, it's just the off-schedule plays. Like you can be in coverage and he'll just buy time. Here's a guy who's going to be holding on to him. You'll see pass rush gets there, he eludes it, right? Now, you got a defender holding on. Baker is not worried about that defender. He's trying to find somebody to throw the football to. His eyes stay downfield. Receiver, receiver. Both guys uncover, and he gets the ball off. Now, that's just an incredible play. But here's the thing here. You can't put so much pressure on your defensive backs when a guy is running around like that. Your defensive line has got to get him to the ground, because if he's running around like that, it's just hard to cover for that long.
Carl, now we're going to take a look at the Bucs as far as pressure packages. They have 28 sacks this season. Todd Bowles has always been known to bring pressure, and I got to think against Tommy DeVito, who's making only his 7th start of his career, that he's going to see a lot of different looks.
Yeah, communication is very important, and this is an experienced offensive line that we're looking at here. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get two guys running unblocked to the quarterback here. Let's just take a look at it here. They've got guys here. They've got a guy on the edge. They've got a guy here who doesn't look like he's close enough to blitz. This guy looks like the immediate threat. And so what happens is the guy who's the immediate threat drops out, and the guy who's not comes. And then they run a little twist game here to get him even further into the backfield. There he is. It's a twist. Both guys come free. So it's really a matter of communication. And while I'm on this is a guy who's going to cause problems for your pass protection. He's big as a defensive lineman, but nimble as a linebacker. He's a mismatch if he's blitzing. So you have to decide whether he's going to be a linebacker or he's going to be a defensive lineman. And you'll see it here where it causes confusion. He's out here on the edge of your screen.
Now you're thinking he's a linebacker.
Right, and he's on the edge of your screen. And so this tackle, he knows if he's out there, his first look is going to be there. But watch what happens. You count him as a linebacker, and he becomes a linebacker, right? But the tackle is still looking at him on the outside and gets two guys run right by him. So he's looking out here. You got a guy running here, a guy running here and no one blocks him.
Yeah, and that's Antoine Winfield,
Yeah.
who has got a lot of sacks in his career from that safety position. That's a look at strategy with Carl Banks. It is brought to you by Microsoft Surface, the official tablet of the New York Giants.